What it do, my fools? This is your homeboy Q2 in the house, and I'm actually already frozen because I don't have a good enough computer to run Marvel Rivals. This is Q2, and welcome to Marvel Rivals. This is my name. It's actually just Q2 in Japanese. I did that on purpose, but this is pretty much as I've done online. But I've been putting in a lot of practice. Probably I don't know if I even have my favorite. I guess I do. Where is it? Where it's 24. Hold on. What was that? 27-3. No, it's custom game. Oh, wait. I can probably just do this because competitive. Those are not mine. Oh, quick match. Right. Yeah. That would be my best game right there. Where I played as Penny playing against other players. This is the second game where I played against other players, but the first game I felt like I was paired up with people with not that much experience against another team with people who had a lot of experience. Plus, I believe they were actually communicating with each other during the match, so I don't think I stood a chance in that match, so I'm not mad about it, but I'm more mad about the fact that my teammates both picked Spider Man and Penny Parker, which are the two characters that I had the most experience with. So I was not able to pick one of my better characters, which is why I decided to dedicate a lot of practice to other characters. And I'll explain that. But anyway, I'm currently running on GE Force now on the free version, so I only have an hour to demonstrate anything that I've done, and that also pretty much is my excuse as to why I can't really play with other people.
Life is hard sometimes, but at least maybe I can make it easier for other people.
But let's see if I can do this.
Pretty
Okay,
sure those are bad guys.
I missed it. Aimed a little too far down, but
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
I can do this. Practicing a lot on the web swing. Going a little too far forward.
Gonna get sticky.
And it does seem to be kind of laggy a bit. But I pressed jump two times and nothing happened. Yeah, it seems to be. It's another reason as to why I don't think did not take a turn like that. Another reason. Uh, what that's that shit where that it did it again. Uh, it does like a particular kind of lag when it
Watch out, they're headed. Hey.
it does like an input. It feels more like an input lock instead of really a lag because it stops all of my inputs and pauses on the input that I just pressed. So it forces me to hit. It forces my character to hold left much longer than I want it to. And if it does that, then my character just turns around
Gonna get sticky.
way more than I intended them to do, which makes me do stuff like go off the map. Damn it, I really thought I would hit that. It looked like I aimed it perfectly. Guess I was too far away. Hmm. Well, I got the uppercut.
Round and pound. Watch out, they're headed our way. Spider Fist is ready to punch.
I do want to get a much better computer so that I can finally play this game for real.
Stay down, will ya?
But I just don't have the money for it. I know which computer that I want, but it's gonna be like almost $2,000, and I could go for something cheaper, but in with all the stuff that I really need to do in order to try to succeed, I feel like I need to just go ahead and go for the biggest or the best computer that I think I need to get. Anyway, I'm gonna start doing a bunch of training, and I'll start explaining all my stuff.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
I'm trying to remember if there's anything that I'm skipping. I don't think there is, but there most likely something. I'm going to be doing Spider-Man training, but I'll probably post videos of my other characters that I've been training with. So Spider-Man is my #1 Marvel hero, so that's why I've been doing a bunch of Spider-Man training. Most of the stuff that I tried to learn with Spider-Man, of course, is dealing with the web swing and everything, but I feel like that with Spider-Man, you're really going to have to try to pick and choose what you want to do or what you need to do, because first of all, hold on, let me turn limitations
Watch
off,
out, they're headed our way.
because one of the things I need to do is practice this, because I feel like I need to figure out a way to actually deal with crowded areas with enemies.
Spider Sling.
So about 20 meters.
Now I gotcha. You'll be all right someday.
So between 25 and 20 meters. Can I get it from here? No. Okay. Oh, sorry. That was one thing I needed to explain. That comes from heart failure that I need to establish because of Social Security issues.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
I need to establish that in a YouTube video at least once, and there we go again with this problem. Probably not going to play online very much because of this issue that I have with the input. The controller that I'm using is a PS4 controller, just a standard default PS4 controller. I could use mouse and keyboard, but just choose not to because I'm more used to controller. So it seems that at about 20 meters.
Spider Sling. I don't want to hit you more than I have to.
The next character that I was trying to get good with is Penny Parker. Actually, I think that's a good. I was going to try to resize the retinal.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
I think the one that I set up is actually pretty good. Okay then. Completely missed the target. Let's see. With Penny Parker, I was actually pretty surprised at how well I was doing with her, because I didn't think that she would be that easy for me to use. But the second I started using her, it's like I already knew what I needed to do, and that's how I got that large score in the
Oh, you went down pretty hard.
quick play match. I guess I could up the cursor Make it larger here.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo.
The thing is, I just don't want to make it larger because I feel like it'd be a little bit more annoying if I had made it larger than this. But this does, that should be enough to... Oh, I can pull it from here.
Stay down, will ya?
Yeah, with Penny Parker, all you gotta really... Well, I don't want to actually mention what you should do with Penny Parker because then I'll be selling away my secrets. But Penny Parker was one of those characters that was like, man, she's so easy for me to use that she was just pretty much perfect in my hands.
And stay down.
So, oh, Black Widow, that was the other character that I wanted to get good with. She was going to be my third, and that's because I'm kind of a fan of Widowmaker in Overwatch, even though I've never played Overwatch. I gotta figure out how to...
Stay down, will ya? There, throw away.
And also kind of part of a reason why I probably won't play that much anymore. At least not online with other people. It's because I'm sick with heart failure. My damn heart is probably under 50%. And there's a superior lag.
Fight for the good guys next time.
Black Widow is definitely one of the much more harder characters to learn.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
And I don't feel like anybody really wants to even try to get good with her. They just want to pick the easy characters to get good with. But I did practice with Black Widow, and I do believe that she has a lot of potential. You just have to do a lot of practice with her. But as we all know with people, practice is not something that gamers want to do. They just want to play and win. So with Black Widow, right, there was a tutorial that I believe really helped by Lex, I think his name was. I mean, he's a
Those are bad guys.
Overwatch player, and I believe he played a lot of sniping games, or played a lot of sniping and shooters.
Fight for the good guys next time.
So he made a tutorial on how he tried to get good with Black Widow
Oh, you went down pretty
in Marvel Rivals, and I think it's actually a pretty good tutorial. It really helps me a lot. So I think people should check it out if they're really interested in getting good at Black Widow. Damn it, I still missed. So those were the three characters. Venom was another character that I wanted to get good with, but I didn't really practice with Venom that much. I did finally do some practice with Venom, and I gotta say it did make me rethink what tanks were about. Because I say now I believe that there's just different types of tanks. There are defensive tanks and offensive tanks, and Venom is definitely more of an offensive tank.
You'll be alright. Someday. Crack the whip.
What you want to do with Venom is that you want to get inside the enemy lines and just kind of split them up.
Crack the whip. Yeah. Fight for the good guys next time. Watch out.
And as they're split up, you have your other teammates that starts picking them off as they go running around. Hulk is one character that I did want to get good with. I've always liked the Hulk mostly because when he jumps, when he jumps, he's pretty much out of the city, which I thought was the coolest thing. Like, it's not even it doesn't even seem like a big, long jump and nothing like that. He just kind of hops and he's gone. My favorite thing about the Hulk. But anyway, playing as the Hulk really kind of made me think the Hulk is kind of more of a
Someday.
defensive support, especially because he can pretty much put force fields on his allies. So I think
Watch out, they're headed our
even though Hulk can jump in and put pressure on the enemies and try to do the same thing as Venom, but I feel like since his health isn't as reliant as Venom's, he has to jump away before he's destroyed by the enemy. So also the Bruce Banner part, you can actually use Bruce Banner fairly well if you wanted to like just start off with as a ranged character, start trying to pick off enemies in the beginning, and at the very least just put pressure on them, and then when if they try to like approach you, then you pull out the Hulk, stuff like that.
Fire sling. Crack the whip. Fight for the good guys next time.
Just kind of realize that they don't really run after I pull them. Oh, then after the uppercut.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
So makes me wonder, once I uppercut them, does that actually disable their
Crack the whip.
running? Seems like it.
Yeah, woo!
That's probably why that other move works. That one move that I haven't really tried yet. That wasn't it. Let me see. Other characters I was trying to get good with. I did try to get good with Iron Fist, but I feel like Iron Fist just... don't get me wrong, his tool set is actually really good, but I feel like the one thing about Iron Fist that is questionable is the fact that he's supposed to...
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
He's supposed to auto-aim his punches, but his punches really don't auto-aim. He can punch the heck out of a character, but if the character could easily just sidestep to avoid the whole thing, then it's not really auto-aiming, is it? So, I may try to continue using Iron Fist, but I'm going to have to get better at actually punching somebody. So I'm not the real Iron Fist yet. Which is a joke that I kept making about the Iron Fist when I was watching the Iron Fist TV show. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not doing this right.
sure those are bad guys?
Oh, Squirrel Girl? Man, I don't know what it is about Squirrel Girl, but as soon as she got into my hands, one of the best characters that I've ever played with. Just like Penny Parker. And oddly enough, the same thing happened with Star-Lord. I'm not even a fan of Star-Lord or Guardians of the Galaxy. But with Star-Lord and Squirrel Girl, for some reason, once I started playing with them, I started getting very high scores and little deaths. I'm just like, why am I good with these characters? I just don't understand. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. I didn't hit. I'm surprised I did that. Ah, I thought I had that.
Sure those are bad guys?
Man, I really don't know how to do that. Yeah, all the input just died out there. I have not tried Scarlet Witch, Psylocke, Iron Man, Punisher. Oh, I tried Magic, and I did already record my video explaining. Well, I did not try Magic until just a few hours ago. It was just supposed to be like a practice recording, just to make sure everything works. But I do have a Magic training video that I should upload later, and it's just to be kind of an explanation as to how I do my training, so you guys can kind of see how my mentality works. I did try Moon Knight a little bit, and that's because I've been watching, Tony Statovsky. I do have some opinions on that, but I'll save that for the Moon Knight video. I haven't tried Black Panther, but I do kind of want to try Black Panther a bit. Wolverine I haven't tried yet, and that's somebody that. Damn it.
Come here so I can hit you.
That's kind of the whole thing too that I want to do. Spidey. Dang. I feel like it's much harder to try to do this with the controller. But then again, pretty sure this lag is. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's not the same kind of momentum that it should be going with. Why did I not hook anything? I am not having a good time. Okay, I understand that at least. I thought I turned the camera, but I guess I didn't.
Watch out, they're headed our way. Now I gotcha.
For some reason, I had to set a real slow delay. Oh, Jeff, I did have to practice with. I'm comfortable using Jeff. Jeff was the character that I used in my other quick play game, the one where we got dominated by a much more experienced team. And like I said, before, not mad at the results, but I'm just more mad that my teammates just picked the two characters that I was the most good with. So, God damn, man. much harder with controller.
I don't want to hit you more than I have to.
Oh, that was unintentional. Rocket Raccoon is one character. I feel like I'm better with Rocket Raccoon than I am Jeff. At least I do now. Because Rocket Raccoon you can use more as both an offensive and defensive unit. Since hold on. Let me just try to make this as simple as possible.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Because Rocket can heal from a distance, and he can even bounce his healing balls off walls, so he can heal other characters while he's not even in the room. Because he can just bounce stuff off the walls.
You'll be all right someday.
The accidental turning upward is really going to bother this whole trick. I just have to make sure that I get it right the first time, because you can only use this web once, and it's another 8 seconds before you can do it again. And there goes 30 minutes. Have I not explained yet? Oh, Loki! I don't know what it is about Loki, but he's definitely a character that I want to get good with. I kind of want him to be my main healer. Because his moveset is so simple that it seems easily beatable, but at the same time, it has so much I don't know, interchangeability, such variability that you can actually do a lot of stuff with it, and make it be very deceptive. So I feel like in order to be Loki, you have to actually like be Loki. You have to really put the character into your. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do with this. I'm gonna have to really put the character Loki into your mindset in order to play Loki. Invisible Woman. There's the lag. Invisible Woman is a character that I do like using as well. Finally got one. This is also something I could try.
Pretty sure those are bad guys. Jeez, that must have hurt.
And I feel like Invisible Woman, since she's like a psychic type character, somewhat a psychic kind of character, which I do like.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
I do feel like
Stay down, will ya?
not a bad idea. Could just do that instead.
You'll be all right someday. Stay down, will ya? Watch out, they're headed our way.
Sorry, I'm in pain right now. Cloak and Dagger. You guys could look at my magic video and see my opinions about Cloak and Dagger. I'll just save it for that. Those are all the strategists that I'm. But Captain America was definitely a character that I thought of using, mostly because of the whole Punisher thing, the machine gun. I was like, I need to figure out some kind of character to deal with the machine gun, because that thing can take out an entire team where you're having to deal with Punisher's turret. Did not want to hit that button twice.
Stay down, will ya? Pretty sure those are bad
That's
guys.
not really how I wanted to do that.
You'll be all right someday.
I think that's it. Yeah. I haven't used any other heroes besides those that I've already mentioned. I mean, I kind of tempted to use Magneto, but I haven't felt the absolute need to. Oh, I can do this. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and turn this on.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
Come on. And you walk all the way over here when I don't need you to. And you do the same thing again. What? There. Wondering where it was. I guess I changed the button. Yeah, I changed the button.
I don't want to hit you more than I have to. Watch out, they're headed our way. The symbiote Spider-Man returns.
So you're probably wondering what the heck am I really trying to do here. The problem is, in certain situations, Spider-Man can't really take an advantage because there'll be too many people in a certain crowd. There'll be too many people crowded up, and if Spider-Man tried to come in there, web swing, and try to take out one character, like a healer, like if all 5 of their friends are next to them, they'll just wind up taking out Spider-Man. Why did you have to lag there? I was really trying to use all of my jumps to get all the way up here without
Sure those are bad guys.
web crawling. You know, I've always had a problem jumping to walls, and now I might have figured out a way to do it a bit easier.
Oh, you went down.
I hate this part.
Let me try that again. Huh. Maybe that does make it easier. Oh, yeah, I could just hold the jump button. Oh, I could just hold the jump button. I discovered something.
You sure those are bad guys?
Okay. I've always had a problem because I always make a mistake and I wouldn't wall crawl when I needed to.
Fight for the partners like the old days.
Nope, way too far. And you didn't even do the web cluster.
I hate this part.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
The symbiote Spider-Man returns.
Fight for the good guys next time.
Oof.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Things come in threes. Pretty sure those are bad guys.
Well, that was supposed to be the Spidey hop. I just did it a little bit. Like, I could do it a little bit. Sometimes. Nope, that messed it up. Why'd you turn all the way?
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
I hate this part.
Venom said something over there. Oh, right. Right now I'm recording February 18th. Like, the whole update about the part 2 of season 1 was just revealed a few hours ago. So I am looking forward to that at least. I should actually put down the computer that I want to actually use, in case you guys want to help me get it, which I'm pretty sure you don't, but I can always hope.
Went down pretty hard.
Unfortunately, the only real practice that I can have with... I tried punching there and it lagged. It's supposed to... The computer that I want is an Alienware computer. Something that's meant for all of the things that I want to...
And stay down.
that I want to do in animation and I guess gaming as well.
Guys.
Yeah. See, that's the mistake I keep making. Oh, okay, there we go. And it's mostly because of how I have my... Oh, that lag. It's mostly because of how I have my controller set up. Finally got one. Surprised I didn't kill.
I don't want to hit you more than I have to.
Of course, there is the
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
web shooter barrage that I could try to do. I don't know why they stood there for a split second. I'm missing all my shots. I do have better computers, but they're still not able to run Marvel Rivals, at least not without GE Force now. But I think they do run less laggy.
Pretty sure those are bad
The only problem is their laptops. This is the only one that's actually... This computer's an actual PC. And I don't like my laptops overheating, which is what they do when you use very powerful software on them. And I think my best laptop that I use has already damaged its USB port to a point where I can't use it as much as I want to, because the power adapter on that is through the USB cord, which is what I didn't want when I got the computer, but I kind of hoped that it wouldn't damage the USB part so I can keep it powered up. But nope, eventually it did what I didn't want it to do. That's why you need to just go for a regular AC adapter for your laptops.
someday.
Anyway, this is something that you can kind of consider doing as Spider-Man when you're faced with a large crowd.
And stay
With all
down.
the people are staying together so they don't get dived. least that's what I'm trying to practice out anyway. Just don't want me to play, do you? Missed like 5 times.
They're headed our way. Woohoo! No webs needed.
Now that strategy that I just did there wouldn't work very well if I have it set to the cooldown time. Why are you not reading my input? There. And you turn all the way around again.
Round and pound out. They're headed our way.
God, this is the problem that I have playing this game.
Spider Fist is
This is
ready to
the
punch.
PC is the one that I most rather use because I feel like it won't damage the computer itself playing this game. But through that cost, I can't really play the game like the way I want to. That's why I need another computer. But I'm me and my family are just severely broke, and I don't even know if we'll even make it through the year, to be honest.
Stay down, will ya?
And I pressed uppercut and you didn't
Gonna
do
get
it.
sticky.
Oh, I ran out of web.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
I think they're going to update that in part 2, season 1.
It's sticky.
I don't think it's going to be a big input, but it should help me get web faster.
Stay down, will ya? Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Funny enough, I did buy a Steam controller to help me play this game, but I don't think the Steam controller works as well as I hoped.
Gonna get sticky.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Not what I wanted to do.
Spider Fist
Did I-
is ready to punch.
Did I run out of web? I did.
Pretty sure those are bad guys. Round and pound.
So I want to be able to divert attention away from
Round and pound.
enemy crowds. So at the very least, if I can get them to focus on me, they can focus less on the rest of my team. Damn it. At the very least, they can focus on me and focus less on the rest of my team. Not what I wanted. And then my team can focus on them. It's just about trying to make Spider-Man a team player. Because you want Spider-Man to... I mean, you want Spider-Man to operate individually, but you still want him to be supporting the team. So, like, you know, protecting the supports as much as possible. Taking out enemy supports whenever he can. And if they're all just standing together trying to anti-dive, you want to be able to at least disrupt the enemy stability so that your team can... Damn it, I really hope that hit.
Spider-Fist is ready to move.
She's... yeah. She went the other way just as the
Spider-Fist is ready to punch.
web string came out. Didn't I tell you to move up that high?
Now I gotcha.
I told you to uppercut and you didn't do
Watch
shit.
out, they're headed our way. Round and pound. Now I gotcha. I don't want to hit you more than I have to.
One thing that I think would work is if you manage to at least pull an enemy into your team so that your team can take them out.
Fight for the good guys next time.
But of course that means being able to actually hit the opponent with a web that you can only use every 8 seconds. She
Watch
just
out, they're
immediately...
headed our way.
She is not going towards my retinal.
Now
There
I
we go.
gotcha.
And then after that I can just... There.
Fight for the good guys next time.
The other thing that I am going to have to be aware of is because they're going to be jumping a lot. Eh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Not even sure if I'm even close enough to be whipping them. I don't think I am. They're at 30 feet, so... Right? So I should be at 10 feet? There we go. Don't know why I wasn't able to finish her off.
Gotcha.
See? Nope.
Oh, you went down pretty hard.
Ah, if I can track the jump. There's something that I learned when I was playing Black Widow. If I can track the jump, catch them when they land, that should be a guaranteed hit.
Crack the whip. Spider Sling.
Just pull them in. And let my team finish off one of the enemies. If I can pull a support in, that'd be even better. But this would be unlikely because the supports will be behind the tanks.
Crack the whip. Yeah, woo! Spider Slam. The symbiote Spider-Man returns. Now I got you. Oh, I hate this part. Spider Slam. Crack the whip. Yeah, woo!
It would be nice if I could do this from the wall.
Now I got you.
But I don't think it's possible. Well, it's not that it's not possible. I just don't think it's possible for me. Did not tell you to move down that far. Oh, I have less than a minute left. Well, that's going to be it for this session.
Markers like the old days.
So I hope you guys did enjoy a little Marvel Rivals gameplay. Offering explanation as to why. Well, I've always wanted to play this game when I saw it come out at the end of last year, but I just did not have the capabilities. And even on the GE Force Now account, everything was sold out. Everything was sold out, even the free one. And I was waiting to be notified that it'll be available, and I never, ever got a notification that it was ever available. The only time where I actually managed to get the free account was one time where I just randomly decided to check, and it was available at that time. So I took the advantage, took the opportunity, got it for free, and now I'm able to play. And till this day after that, it's still unavailable every time I go to look. The free one. As well as everything else. All of the versions, the payable versions as well. Unavailable. Or sold out, I should say. So I can only play the free one, which only works for 1 hour a session. It would be nice to be able to play with viewers if you're be interested in playing Marvel Rivals with me. But honestly, I need a better computer. And hopefully I put the computer that I want up here. At some point I should really be putting my Patreon back up so that I can well, try to establish the type of quote-unquote Q2 company that I've always wanted to do. I do apologize for not uploading all my Princess Peach Showtime videos, but that was because I wanted to do the animations, but the animations I wanted to do were 3D, and I wanted to wait till the 3D models were finished and ready to be downloaded, but they never were all finished and ready to download. So I just waited all that time for nothing. But also I started getting more and more sick because of the heart failure. And I have some issues that I have to deal with that's making the heart failure worse, unfortunately, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's not something that I have control over. So that's it. I do want to play, or at least record all the other video games that have come out since then, like Triforce of Wisdom, stuff like that, or whatever it was called, the Zelda game. Sonic Frontiers. I am playing some RPG, the updated one, but I've already played the SNES one, so there's no big surprise to me. Anyway, this is the one game that I wanted to play the most, and this was a sort of training session and explanation as to why I am playing Marvel Rivals, but not really playing Marvel Rivals the way everybody else is. Though I did play Quick Play for a time, so I should explain what happened during those matches as well at some point. Other than that, it's just been versus computer. Versus computer, versus computer, versus computer. Which did think and got me a lot of experience, so I'm confident that I can actually be good in Marvel Rivals, but only if I have a decent enough computer to let me do the inputs that I want to do. So, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, take care of yourselves and have a very good night. Peace!